Hi, I'm Johnny Collins.
And I'm Toni Estes, and this is
Marriage in Real Life.
How you gonna do it like that?
I thought you were going to join in with me and say
I was, but it is marriage in real life. Like, I didn't get my name out of it. Okay, ready?
Hi.
Make me have to crack the whip. Don't do it stiff. Hi, my name is Johnny Collins, and I do like, hey, what's up?
Hi, I'm Johnny Collins.
Hey, what's up? It is Toni Estes Collins.
This is Marriage in Real Life. How did we meet? We initially met at the Petroleum Club in Tulsa. It was a pastor's appreciation event that I drove my mother down from Fort Worth, or up, I should say, from Fort Worth to Tulsa. I was not happy about it. My mother basically kind of bullied me into it. That was a whole nother conversation. When we got to the event, I remember sitting next to my brother, and we were having some kind of conversation. And when I saw her across the room, I told my brother, young man, watch me go to work. And I literally just kind of beelined across the room over to Toni. And I don't exactly remember specifics of what I said, but I know myself well enough to know that it was something along the lines of, hello, my name is Johnny L. Collins II. What is yours? And when I asked her that question, she never acknowledged me, and she walked off.
So his version of the story is I ignored him. I didn't even hear him. So all of this, and I know it was me. He was timid. That's what happened. He got over.
Anybody that knows me knows.
I honestly didn't hear him because it's not like me to just like I'm just ignore him. You know, like that's not really
Heartbroken and shattered to pieces. I came up with a plan B. I knew that she was friends with my cousin,
who was my play cousin,
and I called her 72 times until she gave me Toni's phone number.
No, you got it that night. No,
I did not get it that night.
Okay, no, he didn't get it that night. She came to me and said, "Hey, my cousin, he dope. He
matter of fact, she wouldn't give me your number, but she gave you my number.
Yeah, because I was like, don't give my number. Give me his number. She was like,
well, that's what she told her, but she did give me her number.
Okay, whatever you gotta say to make yourself feel better. Anyway,
that's why when we initially talked, you didn't call me. I called you.
No, now, that's not what happened. She came to me and said, "Hey, my cousin Johnny, think you like what you got going?" I was like, "Oh yeah, he's cool. You know what I mean, whatever." I was like, I don't necessarily want to give him my number. She was like, "He's really nice. He ran track at TCU. That's his mom. They come from a good family. His dad, you know what I'm saying? Just all of this stuff." And I was like, "Okay, cool. You give me his number because I don't want to do all that." Cool. So 3 weeks go by, and I thought about him. Like, I wonder what happened to that dude. I lost the number again. That's when we used to write it down on a piece of paper. I have no idea what happened to that. She called me back and was like, "Hey, so what's up?" He called me again. I said, "Go on and give him the number, girl. Go. What is it gonna hurt? He cool. Go and give him the number." So
on April the 13th, myself, a few of my buddies went out to a place called Albertford's Court. You know, we had a great time, and when we came out, I said, you know what? I've got this number of this young lady. I'm going to call her tonight. And it was literally it had to be super late. I mean, it had to be super late.
Yeah, it was like club out. It wasn't like 2 o'clock in the morning, but it was 11.
It had to be a disrespectful time almost. Though.
Like 11 or 12, something like that, maybe.
Okay. Well, I called her. And she immediately says, "Daddy." And I said, "God, thank you." This couldn't go any better.
I really do not remember saying no daddy when I picked
you were probably under the trance at that point. A lot of things you don't remember. But I remember.
He said I said daddy. I was probably like, hello? Like who?
What happened was she was getting ready to go somewhere and there was a possum or a raccoon or something underneath. Underneath her truck. So she was anticipating that it was her father calling her and obviously not me. But in that assumption, when she picked up the phone and she said, "Daddy," I says, "Yes, love. What can I do for you?"
Okay, all right, enough of this. No. I was about to head out too, and I was like, "Dang it!" I just
saw. You going there late at night?
kicking it. I was like, we like to party. So I was thinking, I'm like, I ain't getting, because in my mind, I'm like, it's very irrational, but I was like, dang, that possum probably crawled up in the car, and it's probably inside the car now, as if my car didn't have a bottom.
Oh, if I knew then what I know now.
So anyway, he said that
she definitely felt like that possum was in the passenger seat.
I really felt like that. So I was like, I'm not going.
It.
Right. I was like, I'm not going. So I stayed at home. He called me the next day. I was rolling. He was like, what you doing? I'm like, I'm riding with my dog. I had a bunch of animals.
I called you at lunch, didn't I?
No, this was a Sunday. That's what I'm saying. It was a Sunday, yeah. Okay. And so I was like, so we ended up, I told him I had a pit bull. I had several other dogs at that point. Running a little baby zoo. And so ended up talking all day. And we talked so long that what happened?
My alarm went off.
To get up and go to work.
The next day.
And we have not missed a day of talking since that day.
Just one day.
Just one day.
I was on a flight to Portugal. That's what it was.
Okay.
And the signal situation was just tough. And I heard she checked into the hospital then. So
oh God, I can't take it. Not true. Anyway, yeah. So that's how we met. We met at an event that he was bringing his mom to, and saw me, and the rest is history.
Yeah. We've been married for 17 years. We've known each other for 18 years.
That's a whole other. We've been married for 17 and we've known each other for 18, like 18 on the dot.
We basically got married as strangers.
We kind of did. We didn't know that then, but now that we're married and know how serious it is, that was insane. A couple of kid maniacs.
I'd do it again, though.
I would too. Do we still like each other? Yeah. Nah. No, we absolutely. So there's a difference between loving each other and actually liking each other. We absolutely like each other. The fact that when I hear Johnny is coming. Like when he's coming in the house, I get excited. I'm like, yay, whatever. I'm excited to see him.
It's so cornball too.
It's so cornball.
But you know what's crazy about it? I think it's one of the most beautiful gifts in life to be with someone that still gets maybe butterflies when you're around.
I do. They be like,
yeah. They flutter.
They flutter. So, what do you think makes our marriage work?
What makes our marriage work? Our ability to communicate.
Okay.
Our ability to figure out how to figure things out for one another.
Okay. And
then lastly, the way we communicate. My friends will say, if you don't want Toni to know, don't tell Johnny. we communicate very well.
We do.
But that's the way I planned it.
Okay.
It's the reason why before we got married, I wanted to know so much about your background. And what I found out is you wanted to know even more about my background, which was a delightful surprise.
Because people didn't want to know about your background?
I mean, nobody really cares. You don't really care initially, but like within the first 2 days of us talking, who your mama is, who your daddy is, where you from, what they do, where they at.
We knew a lot. We got, yeah. Yeah, we did.
And those things make a difference. We built really good cases for one another.
We did.
And I think that's one of the reasons why if we ever had a stumbling block, it was never a matter of not being committed to one another. It was always a matter of compromise and just figuring it out.
Figuring out how to
figure it out.
Like, yeah. Cool. Why do we name this Marriage in Real Life?
Real life.
Because it's marriage in real life. You know what? Because it like literally is marriage in real life. Social media has made people think that marriage is something that it is not, or they made marriage. They've made the 40% of marriage look like it's like the majority of marriage, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? So people go in with these misconceptions, and they feel like, well, if we're not happy all the time and we fuss it out and it's just not meant to be, I just can't. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, dude, that's just not, like, your mama gonna get on your nerves after a minute. Like, it's two humans with two different thought processes, two different. And so I just wanted to, my goal was to create a baseline for people and just share our story, because, you know, we'll post pictures like goals, and I think sometimes people think it's something else, and it's, you know, it's some of those things that you think it is, but it's also some other stuff that, you know.
It's taking us 18 years of knowing each other to get here.
And we
almost touching right now. Almost,
but you see, it's like this. It's that little bit of space. So, who are we? We're Johnny and Toni. This is Marriage in Real Life. What all comes with the package? We got 2 kids and a dog. That wants to be over here so bad.
He's like a freaking emotional support dog.
but we his emotional support humans.
Yeah.
That's what we're. Jagger, come here right quick. Go this way. Come here. Here. This is Jagger. Look. He just waiting in the wings. You waiting in the wings, buddy? So this is the dog, and we got 2 babies, and yeah, what is this called again?
Marriage in Real Life.
All right.